Guess who's back? This your motherfucking boy, Kingknown Uncensored, and we getting straight to the motherfucking bullshit. T.I. dropped the full song of The Right One, and I like it, man. I think it's an 8 out of 10 in my personal opinion. It's not the greatest diss record of all time. It's good. It's a first diss record type of record. It's like, all right, bro, I'm gonna throw some jabs. I'm gonna even throw a couple of uppercuts. See what type of timing you on. Cause you insulted my family. You insulted my wife. You insulted my son. Now I gotta get at you. And The Right One is a good diss record. Here's my problem. A lot of y'all is dick riding 50, bro. A little bit too hard. And by the way, I'm a huge fan of T.I. and 50 Cent. Everybody using 50's record sales. Yes, 50 Cent is a bigger artist than T.I., but it's not by that much. People are acting like 50 is just levels above T.I. Now, if we're talking about iconic status, record sales, worldwide tours, then yes, it's 50. But if we talking about rapping ability, consistency, dope ass albums, great catalog, I got T.I. in that. I think T.I. and 50 Cent are a great matchup, in my opinion. But I think that T.I. is a better MC. I think T.I. would rank higher on a rap all-time rapper list than 50. You gotta think about it. T.I. and 50 are a lot similar than you actually think. Because T.I. can write songs just as well as 50. Write them hooks, write them anthems. They both got a signature flow. They both got the same amount of hits. The only way that they differ is the record sales. 50 was the bigger artist. But T.I. didn't have Eminem and Dr. Dre. 50 Cent did. 50 Cent took advantage of Eminem's prime. Dr. Dre was still in his prime. People leave that out of the conversation all the time. If 50 Cent didn't have Eminem and Dr. Dre, he would have been a level below T.I. I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. Fifth needed M and Dre to be the superstar that he is because, you know, when you're groomed by two of the biggest icons in rap, you're gonna be a superstar. Especially if you have 50's formula. When you combine that with Shady Aftermath and G-Unit, that was a movement. And that was a big movement to be a part of. 50 Cent was selling 10 million copies. He was selling records. Everybody looks at sales too much. And that's one of my biggest problems about rap. Niggas focus too much on sales versus actual talent, lyrical ability, bars. T.I. is not trying to get into a money contest with 50. This is about the art form. T.I. wanted to celebrate his legacy alongside 50 Cent. But however, to play devil's advocate for 50 Cent, 50 Cent had told T.I. on multiple occasions to leave this shit alone. Stop mentioning my name. The man since 2021 has been saying, stop mentioning my name, stop talking about me. For 4 or 5 years, stop talking about me. I think that interview with Gilly and Wallow was it. That was the last straw for him. And he went after his wife. Now, I don't agree with going after wives and children when they don't have anything to do with it. But he wanted to get a reaction out of T.I. And he got the reaction that he was looking for because T.I. responded expeditiously. And so did that wild ass little nigga King. Bruh. King said, go dig your mama up. Whoo, that is disrespectful, bro. That is wild. And then the crazy part about this, that boy said he ain't going. He ain't going by his mama. He willing to die about his mama. And that's completely understandable. Fuck that wrong shit. Nah, nigga, I said what the fuck I said, nigga. I can understand that. I can dig that. I respect that. And then the killer part about King is killing him on the internet. That nigga pulled case files from 50 Cent that I ain't even seen. And I damn near studied every fucking rapper. I vaguely remember that incident that 50 was in court in. Then, you know, they showed the picture of him with the dildo. I remember that. Then it had all of the L's that 50 took over the years. The only thing that I don't agree with that was said between T.I. and King is that 50 lost to Rick Ross. No, he didn't. If you actually was around, he wasn't just doing Pimpin' Curly skits. That nigga was rapping. You know, he did Shut Your Blood Clot Mouth. He did Tia Told Me. They were better diss records than anything that Ross put together in that battle. Now, yes, if we're looking at sales, Rick Ross was hot. But that doesn't mean anything. You know, because people expected 50 to end Ross's career. That didn't happen. But what did happen was 50 Cent won the battle. Every song that 50 and G-Unit had against Rick Ross, especially Officer Down by Lloyd Banks, G-Unit and them smashed Rick Ross. Killed him. Then, you know, Fat Joe, talk about he lost to Fat Joe on the street level, whoop-de-whoop. Okay, I don't know about that. They were neck and neck from the incidents that I heard. But if we talk about the actual rap battle, 50 Cent killed Fat Joe on I'm Leaving. Smoked him. My Fofo was horrible by Fat Joe. That shit was whack. Let's correct these people. But I get what T.I. was doing on the diss record by saying these people's names and all that. But then, you know, there was a issue where, you know, let me think. There was an issue where, you know, King said that, you know, all 50 Cent do is prey on women. You know, that was a punch. You know, 50 Cent, T.I. said that he only preys on weak niggas. He doesn't go after the bully. He likes to bully people that can't defend themselves. Okay, which was a bar. But let's correct these people, you know what I mean, for the misinformed. But if we're talking about the competition itself, the competition, T.I.'s winning the competition. 50 Cent, like, you made your career on dissing people and rapping. You were our version of KRS-One. You know, 50 Cent ruining my motherfucking childhood by not responding to T.I. T.I. is competent. T.I. is a worthy opponent. He worthy enough to respond to. You thought that you was unworthy of responding to Dave East, who was a great rapper, by the way. Jim Jones, which is fair. You know, Fabulous, who is also a great rapper, who I felt like 50 was overmatched in, and he should not engage with Fab on the rapping side. But I think that he needs to engage with T.I. though. These guys are equal. You know, if we talking about 2K overalls, they would have the same overall. Because they both do a lot of things well as far as rapping is concerned. They're both great songwriters. They both got a lot of hit records. They both done sold records. And they both have solid legacies. So if 50 doesn't respond to T.I., in my personal opinion, if 50 does not respond to T.I., then T.I. wins the battle. Bottom line. But, like I said, bro, my main issue with this is people are excusing 50 Cent for not responding. And that's whack. That's not the hip-hop way. That's not hip-hop. Memes are not hip-hop. Memes is comedy. I don't care about 50 being too big to respond. I don't care about that. What I care about is the integrity of hip-hop. What I care about is competition. Y'all excusing a motherfucker for not competing. And y'all did this with J. Cole. 50 is being J. Cole in this situation. 50, nigga, you released a rap song this year with some international dude. But I'll tell you the problem with 50. 50 don't have them rapping ass niggas around him no more. He ain't got Banks no more. He ain't got Game around him no more. He ain't got Yayo. I mean, Yayo around, but Yayo not encouraging that nigga to rap. He encouraging that nigga, hey yo man, get that money, man. Fuck these niggas, you know what I mean? Uncle Murda is not a lyricist, so he not gonna make 50 Cent rap. He's just gonna wave his hands in the air and wave them like it just don't care. And if you down to rap with 50 Cent, everybody say, oh yeah, you know, he that nigga. Which, that'd be a dope job. I mean, I ain't knocking a nigga. I would gladly take that job because I know 50 Cent songs. But still, there's not a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen like the original G-Unit. If Banks was around, if Buck was around, they'd be doing diss records, they'd be doing mixtapes. 2005 50 would never. 055 would never. That motherfucker would have had a mixtape with T.I. and Tiny all fucked up on it and shit. All that shit, nigga. But us as hip-hop fans need to stop making excuses for niggas because we love them and like them. We need to stop making these lame-ass excuses, bro. We can't excuse a motherfucker because he don't rap no more. Like, okay then, if you don't rap no more, retire. Joe Budden retired from rap, and we ain't seen him pick up a mic since. Stop doing songs with these international motherfuckers that don't speak English then. If you don't want to motherfucking rap no more. Alright, before I go, man. So 50 tried to post another picture of Tiny, and this nigga King, bro, posted a picture of 50 Cent when he was a kid with a drawn picture of his dead mother, bro. Yeah, bro. And then T.I. dropped another goddamn diss record. This is the third one called What Bully. And he's still going. T.I. borrowed the Kendrick Lamar plan. 50. How you let a nigga go back to back to back on you. 3 diss records? And you ain't said nothing. Yeah, man. After the night, 50, you out my top 50, man. You out my top 50 all time, bro. I don't give a fuck about Get Rich or Die Trying. Yeah, your album Get Rich or Die Trying made my top 10 albums of all time. That's still gonna remain. But you, this is a hit to your legacy, bro. I don't give a fuck about what you got going on, what you saying, what your response is via the internet. Get your gorilla face ass in the goddamn booth. Defend yourself. I'm my nigga Meek said, get up. Curtis, get your ass up, man. I can't believe this. I'm not gonna stop listening to 50 Cent, but I'm disappointed in 50 Cent. You let a Gen Z nigga beat you at your own game. You've been the bully of the internet. You came into the game with how to rob. Your claim to fame is beating Ja Rule in a battle. And now when T.I. diss you, oh, now you don't want to battle. Then, when King going meme for meme with you, now you want to stop. Now you want to delete shit. And then you go repost it again. It's just a goddamn shame to see my dog go out like this, bro. Damn it, 50. 05 50 would have had 2 mixtapes out with the whole G Unit with Wu Kid and 80 gunshots. I just can't, Fifth.